Lenovo IdeaPad Duet Chromebook Review. The Lenovo IdeaPad Duet Chromebook strikes the perfect balance between tablet portability and Chromebook utility, all while keeping the price ridiculously low and somehow packing in a king of a battery that simply refuses to die. The Lenovo IdeaPad Duet Chromebook is easily one of the biggest surprises of 2020 by far, at least when it comes to the two-in-one laptop market. This tablet-laptop hybrid packs a lot into its tiny frame, functionality, portability, and longevity. So while it's not without its flaws, none of its shortcomings can take away from the value you're getting. This is one of the best Chromebooks we've ever used. If you're a Chromebook skeptic, the Lenovo IdeaPad Duet Chromebook just might be the device that wins you over. The Lenovo IdeaPad Duet Chromebook is one of the two-in-one laptop hybrid to hit the market in 2020. But where others lack software support or sacrifice portability by loading up on more heavy-duty hardware, the Duet manages to strike the perfect balance between functionality, portability, longevity, and, perhaps most importantly, affordability. Taking the utility of Google's Chrome OS and packing it into a 10-inch keyboard-enabled tablet, the Duet is absolutely one of the best two-in-one laptops we've ever seen for its price. There's even a case to be made that it's one of the best Chromebooks of the year. While Chromebooks on average get about 10 hours of life on a fully charged battery, the Lenovo Duet lasted nearly an entire day of looped HD video, and not the 9-to-5 workday plus a commute that people usually mean when they say their battery lasts all day. We're talking about an actual, fully rotate the entire frickin' planet on its axis kind of day. We tried to kill it. We really did. We were really exhausted by the end. So when the battery finally gave up the last of its charge 21 hours and 29 minutes after we began our test, it could very well have been out of pity. All that battery life gives you a greater opportunity to take advantage of the Lenovo Duet's full access to the entire Android app ecosystem on top of all the other Google apps built into Chrome OS. This will already put the Duet well ahead of the competition. But it still has more to offer on the software front. Chromebooks now come with a downloadable beta version of a Linux virtual machine, so you can use an actual terminal interface and all the Linux software accessible through it. Simply put, you just don't see this robust of an OS packed into a tablet, not until now. Finally, it does all this for less than $300. As far as Chromebooks and two-in-one laptops go, this is the best value you're going to find in a portable device of its kind. Hands down, it's the computer that last decade's netbooks promised to be but couldn't quite become while taking the Chromebook to its next logical step. Nothing is perfect, however, and the Lenovo Duet definitely comes out short in some important areas. The keyboard is the physical embodiment of a touchscreen's compact, virtual keyboard, so it definitely takes some practice to accurately use it. Unfortunately, this will be very difficult for nearly everyone accustomed to full-size keyboards, and for some, it might be physically impossible to effectively use. The trackpad is also lackluster. Though functional, its responsiveness is noticeably lower than that of a traditional laptop's touchpad, which are already tricky widgets to begin with, so the trackpad's problems become all the more glaring. Our other major issue with the Lenovo Duet is the way its magnetic kickstand cover and keyboard attach to the tablet. The two rely solely on magnets to lock them in place, so they will sometimes pull apart from each other during normal use when you least expect it. The biggest shortcomings of the Lenovo IdeaPad Duet Chromebook come in its design. The magnetized kickstand cover and keyboard felt firmly secured to the tablet as we tested it, but we still found ourselves pulling the keyboard free without meaning to, or pushing the entire back cover off while trying to extend the kickstand. These aren't earth-shattering failures, and fixing it is as simple as slapping the cover or keyboard back on. But it happened often enough that we can see some people getting frustrated with it. On paper, the performance of the Lenovo Duet Chromebook lags behind its bigger and more expensive cousins, but nobody is out here trying to play Metro Exodus on a two-in-one Chromebook. When it comes to general web browsing, video streaming, and basic productivity use, the Duet does exactly what you want it to do without so much as a hiccup. You can't load up on Chrome tabs with reckless abandon, but you can still have a handful going at once and not grind everything to a halt. The Lenovo IdeaPad Duet even manages to put out a very respectable performance when it comes to light to moderate mobile gaming. This isn't a gaming laptop by any means, but if you can play it on your phone or dedicated tablet, you can play it just as well on the Duet.